See the heron in there too? I want a tank in my backyard.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think the wind at my back would make me a bad person. No, I think they should just try it once and find out.
Pack boats on the Fox, October 19th, 2024.
What you doing? I don't know where to go. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know.
So right now we're heading back up the Fox.
Okay, I'm good with that.
But I figured those egrets were over here. So.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to them?
It's a ridge, not a bridge.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to correct me.
About what?
Them being swans? I mean, when I first saw them, my first thought was egret. And then, like, the size of them, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's not. The body just seemed too big.
I can't see their face. I really can't see their...
It's got the black around the eyes. I think that was a heron. Way down there by the end of the boats. I don't know if you saw that flying. Well, he's gone now. There he comes flying back. A little hard to see. Those are probably some egrets in the tree over there.
Probably.
See the heron in there too? Right above the reed line? Okay, well, that's why I asked.
You went in?
I want a tank in my backyard.
What?
I want a tank in my backyard.
This is Bobbers.
Okay.
When we were going down the river, that
Mhm.
everybody talked about how this is where they were going.
Still want a tank in my backyard. A whole bunch of songs.
Yeah.
We had a weekend with no plans other than catching up on daily responsibilities and a chance to paddle a stretch of the Fox River that we had not done. Referred to as the Lower Fox or Illinois Fox River, we put in at the Tichigan boat launch and paddled upriver. When we launched, it was 40 degrees, but the high for the day was 70.
It very much reminds me of where we stopped. I think so, because there's the bench. I thought there was like a golf course or something over there, or I don't remember. I think I remember, because I think there was like people walking around over there.
No, like I said, I think we should turn around. No, I'm just saying, I don't think the wind at my back would make me a bad person. No, I think they should just try it once and find out.
Well, challenges are where you find your true strength.
I have enough strength. What does spelling get me?
Certainly not late.
And yet here I face all these challenges. Keep showing me my strength.
Talking about how weak your arms are. You know, so that's why the wind is like blowing at your face instead of your back. It's strength and arms.
So how is it a strength to not have anything fit me?
Unlike other people, you have the strength to walk around naked.
And then get yelled at.
You know, with the way the reeds are all chewed off, especially around corners and stuff, you'd think that I would think that I would see more of the muskrat hutches. But again, they're probably back in the weeds further.
Yeah, I really only saw one.
Yeah. But I mean, they're really chewed off all over the place.
I smell cow farmland.
Well, I saw a silo straight ahead, but I don't. Oh yeah, straight ahead. There's a silo. I mean, wind's coming at us from that direction.
You know how often I smell things.
Well, cow, you know, it's one of those distinctive smells.
Yeah, Honey Creek.
And once you smell cow shit, you know what cow shit is. Same with pig shit. And worse shit.
This is very distinctly
Yeah, they're distinctly different.
cow farm.
That is very much yes. Like at this point, I'm surprised I'm not hearing moose. Blue heron over there in that cove to your right. Probably about 1 o'clock now, 2 o'clock.
Is that just stuff floating, or is that something swimming?
Where?
Kind of dead ahead of me. Should be almost ahead of you too, maybe off to the 1 o'clock.
It looks like something floating to me.
Pretty sure it is, but the light is pretty awful. Everything's white.
Yep. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You know, sometimes I think, man, it'd be nice to have property by a river. And then there's other times where I think, no.
And then 90% of the time I'm like, no.
Yeah, most of the time I'm like, no, because of the flooding.
Flooding, yep. Mosquitoes. But it would be just nice to walk out into your backyard and launch.
It would be.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Not nice enough for the payoff, though.
That, and from what I've experienced here in Wisconsin, that the rivers seem to be less crowded or less than any of the lakes. You don't have as much traffic. Live in Waterford or whatever, like, you know, on the river. Throw your canoe or kayak in the water, head down to fucking Burlington for work or something.
Oh god, I read a story about that. It was in Europe, maybe France or something. Some guy does that to get to work in all kinds of weather because it would take longer to drive than it would to float down the river and paddle back up. Oh god, I wonder where that was. Might have been England.
I think, well, I know, like England, there are a lot of those houseboat things where they turn old fishing boats into houseboats.
No, this was guy in a canoe or a kayak.
Right, I know. But what I'm saying is, if you had a houseboat on the river, because the canoes or the channels there, because there's all sorts of channels that we've watched a bunch of the videos of the channels in England. That'd be cool.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing me.
You didn't want to.
Because I didn't want to.
I know. You didn't want to.
It's that the timing was.
I know. But 70 degrees in October. That, and we didn't really paddle much.
We have not.
So easy. It was either that or I was going to try and convince you to go to Coloma tonight. I figured this might be an easier sell.
Hey, you should have thrown them both at me.
I was missing them both equally, camping and canoeing.
I was about to suggest going up to Coloma, but then I got the call from Hanson's, and I said, yeah, that kind of blows that. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Still want a tank in my backyard like that one.
Still want what?
Tank in my backyard like that one.
You said camp in your backyard.
No. No, that is not what I said. I thought about doing that too last night. Just going to the camper and sleep.
Well, when I get my hammock stand, I might camp.
Well, one of the egrets is still there. You can see. I know I said that wrong. Looks like the blue heron is still there. Alright, for your editing purposes, if the egret is at 12 o'clock, the blue heron is at 4:30 or 5? 4:30. 4:30. Yeah. There you go.
I'm not Gabe. You don't need to show off like that.
I'm getting some great action shots of you. Look how fast that cuts through the water. I don't know if that what kind of bird that is in front of you, right above you.
I don't know either. All I see is black.
Large. I don't know if it's a buzzard or a
Yeah, all I see
hawk.
is black. And that doesn't mean that's the color of the bird. That just means against the white sun.
That was a woodpecker that flew in front of us.
Yeah, that was another black bird. Oh, I love that. That's great.
It's magical. Sparkly like your boat. That was your boat making noise. I wonder if they're trying to attract eagles.
Maybe that's where they do yoga.
Has he got a fish? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know. Oh, it's at his face in the sun. I don't know.
We did have to make sure that we were off the river to to be at the butcher's before noon.
Can't even turn around enough for the blue heron.
Oh, and by the way, I still want a tank in my backyard.
Carrying them back like we were, or you wanna?
Let's just. Helps if I take this out.
Yeah, I disconnected.